In our disturbing false reality bot-driven world, as my subscribers continue to mysteriously get unsubscribed against their will, YouTube continues to feed me pro-LeBron James AI-driven channels that are declaring LeBron James as being dominant in year 23, despite a rookie who some people say is struggling, having a more efficient night than Mr. Dominant. Mr. Dominant came in 5th in scoring on his own team, despite taking more or as many shots as some of the players who outscored him. The league even gifted him a few trips to the free throw line in order to increase his points total without increasing his shot attempts, and he blew that too. I mean, age doesn't matter here. That's just a mental blip when you can't shoot a free throw. Let's look at those trips to the charity stripe. This place starts with LeBron James trying to bully the 5'11", 180-pound Nembhard. He gets bailed out, and it's not even Nembhard that they call the foul on. What's Luka doing? I swear these guys think every motion is the shooting motion now. And then they look like a 3-year-old who had their toy taken away from them when things don't go their way. Luka, here's an alert. The Lakers already got one BS call in their favor. You guys shouldn't even have the ball. All right, let's look at this. The 215-pound steroid stain shoves Nembhard off with the right elbow, then uses his left arm to push off of the shorter player to go up and get the rebound. And somehow that's fine. Cooper Flagg is who they call the foul on. Here he is entering the picture, but first let's look at LeBron's steps. I have it freeze framed here. I want you to understand that once LeBron pulls that rebound in, he just starts stumbling toward the basket. It doesn't have anything to do with any other player. He's already falling. He's in the falling motion. You'd better blame Nembhard. You'd better blame somebody. But you don't get to blame Cooper Flagg for him stumbling, traveling. Speaking of Cooper Flagg, I'm going to pause it right there. Look at the hand position of Cooper Flagg and the ball. Now it's going to get hard to see in a second as LeBron's body continues to turn, but I think Cooper Flagg reaches in and strips that ball outward like he knocks it toward the baseline. Not the best angle or resolution. This is the best we have to work with, unfortunately. Anyway, LeBron misses both free throws. What's the saying? Ball don't lie, but the refs do? My God, just look at this free throw. Now, for all of you who are desperately clinging to the excuse that there was some contact that could justify the stumbling steroid freak, keep that same energy when we look at this, because there's no question here. That's contact. And all of a sudden, you don't think that's a foul. I mean, maybe it is, maybe it isn't, but you are not keeping the same energy. He hits Cooper Flagg in the back enough that you can see him get moved, and that's not a foul. I guess the problem is that Cooper is still too fresh out of college. He's used to playing through contact instead of acting like the professionals who act like divas. Here, DeAndre Ayton smacks Flagg in the face and does not get whistled, but Flagg makes the crucial mistake of not falling to the ground. Progress, the head is down. You're looking a little bit more like a diva and less like a man, but if you want to fit in with the professionals and get the respect of the referees, you've got to fall all the way down. And know that the refs don't react to the play. They react to reactions. They react to acting. Start paying attention to when the whistle is blown.
Under control, 28 points.
Need to see it again? Listen carefully. It comes after the dramatic oh and hey from the 250-pound steroid bitch who claims he likes contact.
Under control, 28 points.
Forgive me. Now that I watch this in slow motion, I do see the foul. It's right there when LeBron James lands on the defender's back. Or are we applying the landing space rule for jump shooters to people who are driving the lane now? Just everybody get out of the lane and let LeBron James have free access to the rim. He could have stayed on his feet here, by the way. He chose not to, because that's what men do. That's what goats do. Men choose to fall down when they could stay on their feet in order to manipulate the game, in order to manipulate the referees, in order to basically cheat their way to a victory, and even after the cheating refs succumb to the pressure, even after the whiny, spoiled brats get their way, they still complain. Like 30 years ago, you would think that this guy wasn't going to the free throw line based on his body language. He's going to the free throw line. Now I'm more confused because turns out this was called on Cooper Flagg, not on Anthony Davis. I thought calling it on Anthony Davis was weird enough. Calling it on Cooper Flagg? Huh? What? Okay, rookie, here's the lesson. Now that you're in the professionals, stop playing basketball and start manipulating. Just fall down and throw your hands up in the air and try to stop the game every time that you can and go to the free throw line. Which is actually a little bit weird for LeBron James since he's so bad at free throws.
Ability, his skill set, his knowledge of winning.
Well, I turned the sound up there so that you could hear the free throw brick, but of course the actual sound is the never-ending glazing. I think I gotta save that to the end of the video because it's bad. And I'm assuming it happens the entire game because anytime I stop the edit to turn the sound on, that's what I hear. Let's take a look at some of these impressive shot attempts that got him to 13 points, like waiting for the defense to forget you exist. This happens so often with LeBron James that it's an indictment on him and the NBA. It's an indictment on him because anyone who's an actual serious threat, you don't forget about. It's an indictment on the NBA because this level of terrible defense just shouldn't exist. Like, it would get you kicked off the team in high school. This isn't professional sports. Do you blame the coaching here? Who's the defensive coach? There's even more to look at on this play because look where he's catching the ball. That's the first time he's touching the ball. And then you look at the shot chart and it shows him being a couple of feet away. Nope. I understand the potential argument to explain this away. The argument being that they mark where the shot begins from or you take off from. Two problems with that. He's taking off from right here and he doesn't touch the ball until here. And I've seen shot charts where they mark right on top of the rim as where the shot took place. In fact, use that same night Anthony Davis's shot chart. Look how many blue circles are drawn inside of the rim circle and the other ones nearby. Well, guess what? This, where he jumps from here, is considered one of those inside the rim circles, as was this one. So if this isn't right where a shot takes place, then what constitutes one of the shots where they mark it right underneath of the rim? Like they draw a circle on top of the rim circle in the shot chart. If that's not this, then what is? Now I'm starting to think that they're trying to make it look like his shooting range is a little bit wider than it is, because wherever you want to say he took off from, he didn't shoot from over here. Where's the shot chart mark that's accurate for the shot we just saw? Let's try this again with another one of LeBron's points. Hey, what do you know? LeBron's cherry picking. I'm freeze framing right here to show that both of his feet, where he catches the ball and then lifts up, are right underneath the rim. Now here's a layup, and I'm freeze framing where he is taking off from, and here's where he releases from, and I did that in order to demonstrate that they do in fact give him credit for where he takes off from, as indicated on the shot chart. The layup we just witnessed is this dot right here, and we know that for sure because we already witnessed the only other two shots he made within this range. Just keep in mind, as bad as his shooting percentage is outside of 3 feet, they're actually being generous with him regarding how far he's shooting from. Now, since people are saying such absurdities as he's dominating, let's go back and look at this. I don't think it's a small detail that he cherry-picked. Hey, being dominant means I get to leave early. I'm so dominant, I need a head start on everyone. Every Laker is there. We see this time and time again. And Mr. Impressive is down there to catch the ball under the rim. Wow, how did you finish that, Mr. Dominant? And since Mr. Dominant made a whopping 5 field goals in the game, that means you're looking at 3 of 5 of them right now. Let's take another look at Mr. Dominant's first points of the night. Wow, not many people can do that, except for those with 2 legs and some athletic ability. I want to take a moment to say that I don't really know much about Cooper Flagg, except that he was the #1 pick, and I don't really care that much, but I know people have been going back and forth on whether or not he's playing well. So it caught my eye that LeBron was dominating while Mr. Struggling is doing better than Mr. Dominating. Some of that was even face-to-face. Like this air ball. I'm guessing that's an air ball, or do you want to call it marginal contact with the rim? Well, that was with Cooper in his face. Here, the rookie strips Mr. Dominant. And take another look at this, because the way he strips that outward, that's the same way as the clean strip that he performed on LeBron earlier that he got called for. Notice that Cooper also has to play through LeBron pushing him in the back, trying to push him out of bounds. No whistle. That was recorded as a turnover, which brings us to the turnover break in the show. It's a recurring theme in which we examine whether or not the NBA is recording LeBron's turnovers accurately. This is from NBA Advanced Stats. That was recorded as the first turnover. Of course, Luka has some complaining to do about it. And here's the other one where Cooper Flagg strips it from him and saves it. Here's my addition. Pretty generous not to include this as a turnover. It's a rebound opportunity. LeBron takes that opportunity and dribbles it out of bounds. And this was not recorded as a turnover. Speaking of rebounds, let's take a look at some. It's always nice when your teammates do the boxing out so you can pick up the stats. Oh wow, the intensity of today's new fast-paced NBA, where the ball can bounce multiple times on the rim and there still won't be anyone else around to try and get the rebound from you. Hey, let's look at some bonus plays. Reeves fouls the crap out of Nembhard, no whistle. They just aren't consistent, are they? Look at Reeves' head. Does he flop while he's fouling? Why isn't anyone talking about these back-to-back plays between Davis and James?
The finger roll. You don't know what he's going to do.
Oh, Davis over James. Can't finish with the left. Swatted. Davis got the better of James.
Who wants to see that again? How about another angle? All right, let's end this video with some glazing.
Number 23 in year 23 at the free throw line.
Candace, what did you make about all that talk about LeBron being able to fit in with Luka and AR?
Well, first of all, there are some players that don't fit in. Their presence, it's a gravitational pull. LeBron, when he's on the court, just in terms of his ability, his skill set, his knowledge of winning, and he makes great basketball plays. So you knew it was going to be time for them to gel together. But I think on any given night, he understands.
I can't take it. That's it. That's my limit. Man, it's a whole nother video just to break down the lies she told just then. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know, like, and subscribe.